Hey there football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest football news from around the world. Today, we have some interesting stories to discuss with you, from Roy Keane blasting Manchester United yet again. Then we will speak about Tottenham new boy Mathys Tel, which has claimed he didn't want to join the club and already has his next move planned. And lastly, we turn to an Arsenal star who will be leaving in the summer, and people are claiming it will be one of the most expensive transfers in history. So let's get started. Roy Keane accused Manchester United of being boring in a shocking display against Leicester in the FA Cup. Speaking on ITV, the former United captain said, "It's shocking, really poor, no shot on target. They had 2 on target against Crystal Palace. They're actually boring now. You feel like going into the dressing room and reminding them what the game's about. There's a goal at the end and you need to get the ball in it to score. It's as if they're not even aware of it. Leicester haven't been great. They've done okay in the game. United aren't even getting the basics right. Sloppy, trying to beat people 25 yards from their own goal. People not staying with their runners. From United's point of view, my goodness, is this what it's come to? We know their record's poor, but we're coming here tonight and looking at it and going, surely there'll be a reaction. Surely they'll have some energy in the game. They don't even have that. I bet Leicester couldn't believe how easy it was." Then Roy Keane told Ruben Amorim that one player in his squad he couldn't trust. Keane has argued that Amorim cannot trust Garnacho when he starts. Keane said, "I think it suits him when he comes off the bench. I don't think you can trust him to start games. He's always losing the ball. He doesn't know what he's doing. He tries too much. But when he comes off the bench, players are tired and then he can make an impact. I think he's an impact player. You've got to teach him and coach him play well from the starting of the games. But from my point of view, right now, don't start Garnacho, bring him off the bench, and he can be a devastating player." Moving on to our next story, transfer insider Dean Jones has speculated over the fact that Mathys Tel didn't really want to join Tottenham, and instead he feels he can play for Bayern Munich again. The Tel saga was one of the more interesting stories in the January transfer window. Bayern Munich were happy to send him to Tottenham, but though they accepted an offer days before the deadline, the striker turned them down. He was said to be keen on the move to Manchester United, but that didn't come to fruition. And when Spurs came back into the fold on deadline day, Tel suddenly accepted the offer rather than having to stay sidelined at Bayern. Transfer insider Jones feels the route Tel took to Tottenham shows he didn't actually want to go there and still have some ambitions to play for Bayern Munich once again. Jones said, "I still feel like the player doesn't fully want to leave Bayern Munich, and even if he does really well at Tottenham, he might see it as, you know what, I can actually do this for Bayern Munich. So I'm being cynical about the move, but the impression I get is Tel didn't want to join them. Did he? He did reject him first time." Jones said this on the Ranks FC Ultra podcast. Now, German journalist Christian Falk has also claimed if Manchester United re-enter the race for Tel in the summer, Tel would jump at the chance to join him, as he has a special place for them in his heart. Falk carried on to say, "I feel United couldn't afford to pay the loan fee, otherwise they would have got him in this January. Personal terms weren't an issue. I feel if Tel plays well for Tottenham during this loan spell, it will show United that he can play in the Premier League, and United will definitely go back for him in the summer." Now on to our last story. Arsenal defender William Saliba could reportedly become the most expensive defender in history after being identified as an absolute priority for Real Madrid. Links between the Frenchman and the La Liga giants have swirled for a while, and as per RMC Sport, he is now the absolute priority with the defence importance for the club to improve on. It is believed that Arsenal will not open the door to a sale of one of their best players and will demand a massive price from Real Madrid. Indeed, the report states that in the event of his sale, Saliba is likely to become the most expensive defender in history. That title is currently held by Manchester City's Josko Gvardiol, who cost approximately £78 million when he headed to the Etihad in 2023. Harry Maguire is the next most expensive defender in history, with his transfer to Manchester United at a price of £72 million. Arsenal can actually take that spot if they sell Saliba to Real Madrid. It's not actually clear what the price will be, but people are saying close to £100 million. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in the summer. And there we have it. There are our stories for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as it'll help our channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.